So the brand new season is out. It's called Paradise. It's really not Paradise. If you don't already know, everything is Chrome now, which is really weird, and I'm gonna get into that later. But we're first gonna look at the two new trailers, the cinematic trailer and the Battle Pass trailer. So let's get into that. Okay, so here's the cinematic trailer.
Getting somewhere. We've already lost so much of the island to that Chrome.
That's not surprising given the sample's behavior.
Well, that was the teaser that we saw yesterday.
Cytokinesis. Whoa! Starting to think this.
Whoa. Okay.
Get out of here! That's an order!
Oh my. Okay, everyone's just gone. That's the paradigm. Okay.
This isn't how it ends.
Bro, everything's Chrome. Holy. Why is it like hexagon last time? Okay. Oh. Oh, that's the tornado that we saw in the Cypher PK thing. Okay.
There has to be a way to fix this.
Aligning to reality. 6, 5, 9.
Gold. Okay, and she's gone. Who is that? Okay, so that has to be the thing that we saw last season. The little, like, Bloom Watcher is what we called it. That has to be that. Gwen. Okay, Meow Skulls. That was the guy that we saw. Bloom Watcher. Okay. Oh, we have the teddy bear. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's go. That honestly is probably going to be my favorite skin from this Battle Pass. Okay, so... Okay, well, I don't know why I got that, but okay. Anyway, so, we have the Battle Pass. So, we're not going to be doing a Battle Pass review on this season, just because I don't think it's actually needed, but... Okay, so the Herald, it's not the Bloom Watcher, but this is what we saw at the end of the season. I know it is. Like, I'll show you it right here. This is what we saw. Like, it has to be what we saw. Yeah, that has to be what we saw. But anyway, today I'm going to be showing you guys everything you need to know. So all the map changes, weapon changes, and just everything in general. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is all the map changes. So I'll see you guys there. So the first map change is Lustrous Lagoon. This is the new, basically, Daily Bugle. Obviously it changed last season, but this place is basically being picked up from the new, like, quote-unquote supply drop things that kind of look like supply drops, but it's really, No Sweat Insurance is trying to take, like, certain things off the ground so the Chrome can't get to it, and it kind of fortifies everything. So this is Lustrous Lagoon, but Chrome has kind of taken over everything else underneath it except the floating pirate ship, so that's pretty cool. The next place is Shimmering Shrine, so this is obviously Shovel Shrine from last season, and Shimmering Shrine is basically completely taken over by Chrome. None of it was saved, obviously, because No Sweat Insurance did not care, but they, the Chrome has basically taken over everything, and you obviously have Chrome chests, you have the Chrome, like, trees, everything is here, so all of it's been taken over Chrome. Not a huge change, but it's just really Chrome. The next thing is Cloudy Condos. Now, this entire area has been lifted up from No Sweat Insurance, so everything's been lifted up and is, for now, saved from the Chrome. Everything underneath, though, has been chromified. I guess you can say chromified, but there's also little supply drop things that have, like, some loot in them. This doesn't show it here, but I actually found them later. So this entire place is being lifted up, but they're being saved for now. The next place is Fort Jonesy, so it was really originally the Jonas, or whatever it was called, and now it's Fort Jonesy, so they've kind of, like, fortified and kind of built off of what they had before. More stuff is kind of in the air. It's not really being lifted up or anything, but it's kind of more fortified. It could have something to do with this, could not, just could be a normal map change. The next thing, which isn't really a map change, I guess you can say, but it kind of is the reality tree. So the reality tree is dead. You can see that there's nothing here. All the mushrooms are dead. Everything's dead. The grass is gone. you can see on the map that, like, everything is, like, all brown and just kind of dead. It kind of looks like what we saw in Season 6, but also it's a different color. So, basically, everything's died for the reality tree. So, that is that. But the next map change is the biggest one, and, this one is huge. This has a ton of new stuff, and it's actually going to spread across the island. Just take a look. So, are all really cool stuff, but the main map change is this place. So, this is the Herald's, whatever it is. I don't really remember the names because, actually, no, that's gross. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So all those map changes are really cool, but the main one is the Herald's Sanctum. So this is like the main place where the Herald, aka the Bloom Watcher is what we called it. This is basically the whole place. So this entire place is chrome. There's the Chrome Tornado, which there's going to be more throughout the season. And you can, obviously, if you haven't already seen, you can go through any wall that is chrome, like this. You can even do it in the air or anything like that. And there's also chrome chests, which I'm going to get into in a second when I do the weapon changes. But this entire place is chrome. There's the Chrome Tornado, which if you go over to it, it turns you chrome, which I'll also talk about in the weapon change in a sec. All of it is like this hexagon type thing, but all of this is controlled by the Herald. And also there's like this cool water like thing where this water's supposed to be at. So as you can see, I've now turned chrome, and you can just come up the tornado like normal. It doesn't move right now. It could in a normal match, but I'm in Battle Lab, so who knows. But this entire place, as you can see, is completely chromed. There's also like kind of the sanctuary and stuff like that. All of it's been chromed. And the Herald is going to be here at some other point, and it's going to be a boss, everyone is thinking, and it probably is going to be just as you've seen in the trailer. But moving on from map changes, we now have the weapon and like item changes. So the first thing is this, obviously the chrome. So if you get chromed out from the tornado or the chrome little capsule things, you then are able to do this when you dash or sprint, and you press B in air and you kind of do this like dash thing, and then you can also like come out of it and use it for about a minute. So there's these chrome splashes, which you can find basically anywhere, or any chrome trees you can use. So you throw it down, it makes the entire area chrome, and it'll make anything that is not chrome. Then if you start dashing, you can turn into the chrome blob and dash in air, which is pretty cool. You can still go through stuff. You can also make any builds chrome. So if I come out of the chrome and then go back into it, then any build that I touch or dash into, I think, yeah, there we go, will turn chrome, as you can see. So that is the chrome mechanic there, which is really cool. The next thing is the new weapons. So there's two chrome weapons. So there's the Evo Chrome Burst Rifle and the Evo Chrome Shotgun. So these they both only spawn at green rarity or uncommon, and then as the more kills you get, they level up, and then whenever you reload, you then will get to that next tier, and so you can get up all the way to Mythic. So I'm going to spawn a couple of the enemy bot grenades and kind of show you. So they honestly seem like really good weapons. I really like them. So come on. There we go, there's one, and you can see on the bottom underneath like the ammo there is a little bar, and once you fill it up, then you get the next rarity of it. So I'm gonna get to the Mythic a little bit. And then there's also vaults, which I'll show in a second, which if you get these keys, 2 keys is the higher vaults that have more loot, 1 key is the less security vaults and you get less loot, but here they are now. There's also these pretty cool things called vaults, which if you get keys, which you can get them basically, I think, like 100% from a like mega chest. If you get 2 keys, then you can get the like better vaults. If you get 1 key, then it's like the less security vault. So I have 2 keys. Let's see if this uses 2. Oh, only uses 1. Okay, so this is a less security vault here. And obviously I'm in Battle Lab, so I'm gonna have better stuff. Oh, we got the Porta Bunker, which I'm gonna be showing off later. But some pretty cool chests in here. We have some slurp stuff. So basically vaults from before, but you have to get them from keys, which you can find just around basically anywhere. So that's the vaults, and let's just move on to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing, yes, there is a ton of stuff in this new season. There is the Porta Bunker. So this, you basically throw down and it turns into like a bunker thing, I guess. So normally it's like only 1x1, but if you throw it on a hill, I guess it turns into this. So are these, they're like 600s, they're like metal, they have doors in here. They have a little like ramp right here. I'm pretty sure this is going to be used for zero build. They also have tires, so you can't really mantle that well. Obviously the gravity's different because that's what I used to get around in Battle Lab, but that's the bunker. You can't stack these, can you? Can you? Okay, well, I just did, huh? Okay. I guess you can. So they're pretty cool. Not the coolest thing, but they're pretty cool. So that is the bunkers. There's also, at some other point, is going to be the Cypher PK Trap Tower, which was in creative for like an hour and then disappeared. Basically, it's his well-known trap tower, which we all know. You know, got the tires and the launch pads, and then boom, you get bounced up, and there's traps, which is going to be in his cup, and it might also be released in normal games. There's also this, which is the D launcher. You basically step on it, and it basically just sends you flying. Obviously, it's going to send me further because, again, gravity's different, but it's basically like a Spire thing. That's kind of what it reminds me of, the Spire tower, like launch pads, so that's cool. And you're also going to be able to throw those later in the season, at least that's what's leaked. So that is basically all the new items. There's obviously going to be okay, yeah, I completely spaced this even though I said it like twice, but here are the Mythic Chrome Weapons. So these took forever to get from defeating a ton of enemy bots and a ton of wildlife. Yeah, it does count for that. So here's the Mythic ones. There's the Burst Rifle, 24 mag, so it does a ton of damage, as you can see, like, pretty cracked. And here's the shotgun. Shoots pretty fast and does a lot of damage, too. And it has a 8 mag, which is huge. So let's take an enemy bot grenade and 35 headshot, 68 body shot. So it is honestly really good. I really like these weapons while I've been getting testing them out. I suck. But I really like these weapons. There's also something else I also forgot is that you can also slide into enemies. It doesn't work in Battle Lab, at least that I know. I cannot get it to work, but if you slide into them like that, then they kind of like go bounce back and then you can like hit them. But that was just a small little thing. It only goes 3 blocks, so it's not like the biggest thing. I can see if it might work on the 7 guard. No, it doesn't. Okay, so, you know, it's a cool thing. It's not like the biggest thing, but yeah, so that's all the stuff I missed. Back to myself. It was coming out, and something if you love snipers, which I obviously do. Well, maybe you know that, but snipers now can one-shot again, which is amazing because hitting someone for 188 is really, really annoying with the sniper. So you can now one-shot people with snipers. As you can see, it sends you, and if it also is chromed, I guess it also does turn you chrome. So the chrome is going to spread throughout the season. That is all the new map changes and the weapon changes, and that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy this. This season looks amazing. I'm going to be doing some other videos on like some other smaller stuff, but to recap, No Sweat Insurance is trying to save the buildings by putting them in the air just a little bit higher. There's chrome and all these new chrome things, and everything is chrome. Yeah, there's a lot of chrome, and there's also chrome weapons, and you can do this, which is really cool. So that is it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in paradise. Bye!